What up, K-Rugs, the sober dog, and Gemma Girl, the other sober dog, coming at you. Today I'm going to tell you the crazy lengths addicts will go to get high, how we got a needle in prison, and what we did with it. So, for those of you that are new, I was in prison. I did 3.5 years, my first bid, and then I got violated and did 6 months on parole. 6 months inside again. It's like a military boot camp thing that New York State has. But this was during the 3.5 years, the first time when I was in. So the dorm I was put in was with a bunch of other addicts. We were getting high all the time on anything and everything that came in. So the one guy brings up one time, he says, so I got my blood taken at the nurse and they have these little needle things. It's not a full official needle like we used on the street, but it's the point part that's the most important part. Pretty much the only part you can't make if we needed to with our supplies in there. So he says to the other kid who's the tattoo genius, if I got you the point, could you turn that into a needle? Tattoo kid says, no question about it, of course. So this other kid goes back down to the nurse, goes back down. We forget about the conversations probably 6 weeks later. He comes running back in one day. I got it. He said, it took me multiple tries. I had to wait for the right nurse. I almost got caught once, but I got it. And he shows us one of these. It's like, they're like safety needles. Like, you know, not one-time use, but like you just use them to draw blood and it's supposed to just draw up. So he gives it to the tattoo master kid, who this kid could fix anything, make anything. He was like the prison engineer. He knew how to break stuff apart, put it back together, use pieces from the shaver and the radio, and he made one of these. I mean, all the little pieces, tattoo gun, this, that. He just knew how to make stuff. And so he messes with it the next couple days, ends up popping out there was like a little lever apparently inside that makes liquid go up and not down. And he pulled that out so it could go up or down. And then he got a piece of plastic. He got some almost like putty that he took from the shop where he worked in there and put it around to make a seal, and then he used a pencil, the eraser part, as a plunger. Pretty ghetto, but he made it, and it worked. My part was I had to steal some bleach because I worked at the storehouse where we had, any delivery that came in, I was part of the crew that unloaded it, marked it in with a civilian worker and a guard. But, we had a lot of time in there where it was just kind of dead time. So my job was to steal a little bleach to clean it because multiple of us would be using this. Hey, if you like Soberdogs content, hit that like, that subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It'd be awesome. Thank you to everyone who's watching and liking and subscribing. You guys are freaking awesome. We all agreed to get tested. There were 5 of us. We all agreed to get tested. We all did follow through. None of us had any diseases, and we agreed that we were going to bleach the whole thing after. So we managed to make this needle in prison and then used it repeatedly, all 5 of us. That is the lengths we will go to. We didn't even have heroin or cocaine or meth or other drugs you would typically inject. We were injecting Suboxone. The one guy was injecting Claritin because some of the guys figured out if you take a bunch of Claritin D, you get high. I tried it once. I didn't like it. Apparently, the medicine in there is like the precursor for meth. So, he tried doing that. It didn't seem like he got a lot of effect. Then heroin came in. We used it for that. Then one of the guys in this crew, who was the one holding on to it, ended up getting caught and going to solitary for, I think he got 4 months for getting caught with the needle, but he didn't rat anybody out. He took the whole blame. But this is the craziness in the lengths we will go to. I mean, this kid, the one who originally stole it, He went down to the nurse and got his blood taken for every reason you could imagine, 6 or 7 times, waiting and learning how the nurses do it and when they turn around and what time this nurse works and what time that one works. And he plans it. When you're in prison, this stuff sounds outlandish, but you have nothing but time. When you're an addict and you dedicate all your time to something like this, you know, he focused on it. And it's sad. If we focus that energy on something positive, you know, us addicts could do so much great stuff. But and then the other kid who got it, he focused his time on building tattoo guns and this and that. And once he got it, he sat there for hours on end and just focused on making it and creating it. And it's like, it's so sad how much we put the energy, but we did, just because we were that addicted to drugs and to the sensation of the needle and all of it. That is just some of the scary, crazy lengths addicts will go to for drugs. I mean, and thank God, you know, I've been tested multiple times since then, but, you know, I didn't get anything from it. Addicts will do nuts things to get drugs and to do drugs. And then once in recovery, hopefully we could put that energy into something positive and we could literally conquer whatever we want to, any issue, any problem. So that's my story on the craziness and lengths addicts will go to. Remember, Soberdogs does not promote or condone any drug use. If you have an addiction, please seek professional medical help. And if you like these videos, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. All right, K-Rugs the Sober Dog, I'm out. See ya.